What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Banished. Continuing on our year in review, decided to jump back into Banished. It's been a long time since I've played, so we're going to see how bad this goes. Want that up top, and no, nothing. That log. Let's pause for a quick second. This is the other one that I want up here, I do believe. Let's rotate around. We've got kind of a decent plot of land, a lot of flat land over here to do a lot of farming. Maybe we'll do kind of a town center-ish over here. Actually, we'll probably start off doing a bunch of farming up in this area. And could probably get some mining in here as well. Let's see. Go ahead and start off with building houses, I think. Also, it's been a long time since I played. Remove roads? No, I want to actually build roads, quite frankly. Just going to take a path that way. And we'll take a path that way. So let's go ahead and get some houses built. 2, 3, and we'll do 4, 5, and 6 for the time being. Kind of want to take a path that way. Where's my path? Path over here-ish. Want to set up food production, so let's get some fishing over here, I think. Helps if it's in the right direction. Can I get fishing over here? There we go. So we'll get that. Let's go ahead and kind of finish off the pathway here. And let's get some farming going. We'll do a crop field. I think I'm just going to do it like right in here. Do a 10 by 10. And we'll assign 4 builders, 2 farmers. Where's my fisherman? We'll assign a fisherman. Everybody else can just be a laborer. And let's kind of gather. Go ahead and just gather all the resources kind of in this area here. Let's go ahead and get things going. Go ahead and crank up the speed a little bit. Tempted to do a bridge over here, do wood gathering as well as maybe not. So yeah, there we go. Do wood and hunting over here. You already know the reserve of stone is low. But we've got houses coming in. Hopefully we'll be able to build those houses rather quickly. Let's go back to food production. Get a woodcutter and forester lodge. Hold on, I don't think I want the woodcutter there. Forester Lodge. That's good. Drop you in right there. We'll go ahead and slide over and add a Woodcutter's Lodge. Kind of on the side right here. And tempted to add a quarry just yet. Do a small stockpile right here. Can I specify? We're going to go ahead and put some beans in that field. It's late spring. We might be able to get some kind of food out of it. Do a second field as well. Let's add 3 and 4 farmers. Leaves us still with 2. Hopefully we can get the remainder of the stuff in here built. But we do have some fish coming in. We have some potatoes still. Have some iron tools. Hopefully we'll get the forester hut built. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Helps if we have a bridge. You guys are still gathering resources. That's fine. We've got a bridge in here. Come across. We'll get the forester going. And as soon as we get the forester and we get the woodcutter going, how are we sitting? Do need more stone. We are in summer. You guys are doing okay. Almost done, so let's go ahead and assign somebody to wood cutting. Still working on the Forester Lodge. Up to 12 adults. We probably use more houses. Nope, not there. Reserve firewood, I know. They're working on it. I had a forester, yeah, okay. We'll get a couple more houses built. Where's our food? We're at 103, so it's not the greatest, which that's fine. They're harvesting now because it's early autumn. all kinds of iron sitting here. We've got log. Do not have much in the way of stone. Let's go ahead and take care of all of that stone. Close out of my professions there. Let's a little bit more of path over here. Dirt road between. That'll allow people to walk a little bit faster. We're sitting at 13 people. 13 adults, 11 children. That'll hopefully increase as we add more homes. Tempted to add a trading post, but just not yet. We are sitting in autumn. Food storage is low. We're going to end up with a bunch of people dying in the near future. Let's attempt to go ahead and add a mine in at this point. That'll give people something to do for the time being, since they're coming into the off-season for food production. How are you doing? Doing okay. Yeah, food production's lacking, to say the least. Increase the number of fishermen. You guys are clicking along. Going to need more stone. Come through, start gathering a bunch of stone. It is early winter. People are starving so far. Yeah, it's gonna go well. I could already feel it. I'm also tempted to add a quarry in the same kind of area, but not going to do it just yet. You are still producing, which is nice. Put the stockpile here just so we can move all the firewood right next to where the woodcutter is. We're at 15. Let's get a hunting cabin out here as well. Are we maxed? Let's increase that a little bit. Seeing it. That's stored logs. I thought that was stored wood. Apparently not. We are out of food. The mine is almost complete. You have not begun to be started. That's fine. Almost tempted to add a third field, quite frankly. You are in the process of being built. Once we get the mine, we'll be able to assign some somebody to start mining. We don't have a good deal of population, but we've got 4 farmers. I think 2 per 10 by 10 is okay. But we will get that going. There's what I was looking for, the stored firewood. So we're at a population of 15, 9 kids. And Lillian, the builder, has died of starvation. You are still working on the hunting cabin. Of course you are. I'm gonna leave the mine turned off for the time being. We do have some people starting to plant stuff, which is nice to see. You know what? I think I want to do another field. Of course, now people are starting to die off, which is fun. Almost tempted to harvest already. Just to get some food going. Come on, let's get the other 2 trees removed. 1. Kind of want to get this crop planted now. Just kind of overloading on farmers so that we can try and have some food. Still have 2 builders working on the hunting cabin, which will be very useful. Stored firewood, we are maxed on that. We will start to get you guys food, so just be patient. We're 14 people, 14 adults, 8 children. Kind of want to take a path down this direction. I feel a bunch of trees grew in this area recently. What are you short on? It's just completing the build. Oh my gosh, you're at 97%. Wait, come on. Alright, so we are starting to harvest. There we go. So we've got our hunting cabin up. Got 2 people doing fishing over here. They're harvesting all the beans, which is good. We got 84 beans. I think we're going to do... Oh, I don't have any available people right now. Okay, touche. Don't have any stored food right now. What are you assigned to that? Okay, we've got some food that is being stored finally. I assume those are my builders. We also have 1 empty house. What are you guys... We do have some stone. Sitting at 220, don't know if that's going to be enough to get us through the next winter. But we will see. I kind of want to add another street of houses. We are so low on food here. I don't know how many are going to get through another season. We're going to add in another field here. What am I short on? Wood. Okay. Go ahead and do beans on that one as well. You know what, I'm just going to come through. I'm going to clear out all the resources through here. We still have our forestry working. We've got our hunting cabin going. Reserve of food is low. I'm aware. Don't think I can really do a gathering hut over there. I think I do want to take a path. There, apparently. I kind of want to put an orchard in here. Too large. Just because we are struggling with food production as much as we are. We're at 106, and I think that's coming from the fishermen and the hunter. It is still not a whole lot. I've got empty houses, which is good, because maybe people will start reproducing. Do you have another laborer? So let's go ahead and throw you in the mine. Although we're sitting on quite a bit of iron as it is. Might be time to put in a blacksmith shop. Go ahead and we'll drop that in right there. Got 2 builders, so they'll start to build that relatively fast. Blacksmith will allow us to start to build tools. Have an apple orchard. sitting at 12 food. I don't think it's going to be enough to get us through the winter, but we will see. I have a decent amount of firewood, so I don't think anybody's going to freeze this winter. We are out of food. Reserve of logs is low as well. Alright, so the blacksmith hut is up. How big is that quarry? Oh, I forgot how big that thing is. Go ahead and drop the quarry up here because I think we're going to need it fairly soon. Did I have somebody die? I thought I had just a laborer. Apparently I do not. Sitting at 4 food. We might actually make it through this winter. Quite successfully here. Thinking about taking out a fisherman to add them to the blacksmith. Now we can add town services. Thinking about a town hall. Starting to get the field planted. Thinking about taking a fisherman out. Increasing the blacksmith. We're sitting only on 3 stored tools, which can very quickly become an issue. Also thinking about adding the tailor in fairly soon, because clothing's going to become an issue as well. You guys are still working. You guys need all kinds of logs, which don't really have a whole lot right now. Yeah, Banished, whenever I was playing it before, always got to a point where I was doing okay. I'll have the population up like 25, 30, and then everything will just go sideways on me, and death and destruction will occur fast. I don't have any laborers right now. I was thinking about going through and just pulling all the stone out of this area, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Bean production is clicking along. I think it's going to have to be a season before I can get some apples. I've got another child going. And now people are starting to be hungry. Looks like there's still a house or two that's empty that we're okay on. Log productions. Health is okay. Happiness. People are fairly happy, even though there's quite a few people that are starving. Have all kinds of stored firewood. So the firewood and the iron are used to make tools. I now have a free laborer. They're going to end up being a stone cutter once that is up and operational. But they're still taking out trees and whatnot, so that's going to be a bit. Starting to do some harvesting. I don't think you can get a second run. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it down here. I might do a market down over here. I've got people dying again of starvation. They're harvesting though. Our forester has died. But we're at 18, so let's... We do still have somebody assigned to being a forester. So it looks like the children are the ones that are dying, apparently. Yeah, I can only do one per season. I don't know if we're going to make it through with the amount of beans that we're harvesting here. I want to increase the priority on that. Because I think the marketplace will do us some good. Yeah, I'm sitting on 2 laborers right now. Food is up to 732 stored. Hopefully that will be enough to get us through. I think the farmers automatically become labor in the winter, but I'm not 100% on that. You're still collecting logs and iron. I've got all the stone. You're depositing all the iron. Oh, we're gonna turn you guys into builders. Let's go. Get this market built. There we go. But yeah, we're running low on iron, on stone, on wood. Let's reduce that. Ever. People collect some stone out of there. We're out of wood, and we're out of iron. Let's take our wood cutter. And they can drop back into being a laborer for the time being, since we are sitting at 433 stored firewood. Don't think we're going to need any for the time being. Okay, there is one more speed. Got our production limit of tools reached. Might drop some more houses in. I've got a feeling all of them are full. Yeah. We are going to need some more houses. Maybe I'll do some houses along the side here. I'm not going to do stone houses just yet. I do have quite a lot sitting in queue for being built. Still waiting on wood. Take out all the farmers for the time being, because it is... Oh no, we're moving into late winter? Okay, well, let's change that. Let's go to 6. We are out of food, but it is late winter, so with any luck we'll get some crops going. Maybe our apple trees will be growing a little bit better. It's just now snowing? Huh. Okay. I might... Nope. There we go. Reducing the number of farmers for the time being. Let's go ahead and harvest all these trees down here. With any luck, that will speed up production of the market, or building of the market. Actually, you guys can harvest all the trees on this side as well. And I'm going to need a vendor once we get the market up. Amount of firewood is decreasing, but we will see on that. Dirt road kind of around. There we go. You are almost complete. Let's go ahead and add a vendor. Probably we can start doing a little bit of selling here. Checking the woodcutter. Could use a little bit more. Might want to add in another miner. We're sitting at 20 people, which is a decent amount of people. Let's add a second miner. We are in late summer, we are harvesting. It might be almost time to add another field, quite frankly. we will add another field for next year. The population's increasing. We're at 22 people. Hey, the quarry is finally done. We have our one stone cutter. Again, that's going to be something that's going to need to be increased. Increased to 7 farmers. And, ooh, I need our woodcutter back. Because we've got some cold, hungry people. That's not going to end up going well. I cannot add another woodcutter. No, what am I looking for? Forester. Let's increase the number of foresters we have, just because we are running a little light on wood. And I kind of want to increase the number of stone cutters we have that are pulling stuff out of the quarry. Let's take a path along here. And let's add a pasture. That was too large. And we got people dying. Starvation? Yeah. It is late winter. Hopefully we'll start to have a better food production. In fact, I'm tempted to just do one more 10 by 10 field over here. People are dropping like flies here. Beans, let's go. See if we can get this field done as well. I need another farmer. You are still building. Do I not have anybody planting on here? There we go. We're okay for wood. Ooh, we're gonna get some apples this year. Question is, am I gonna have any kind of population to actually eat those apples? Builder died. You are very close to being done. And I kind of want to harvest you now. I've got people dying. Okay, hold on. Let's reduce some of this. We need farmers. We are down to 12 adults. We're getting food going again. Hopefully we can get rid of the hunger issue that we're running into. Maybe not. Take out the blacksmith, take out the vendor. Just to at least clear out the fields. Oh, we got some apples in here too. Nice. See, this is the food production that I'm really kind of looking for. And yes, that is one of the issues I have, is just expanding too much, too fast. Hopefully they can finish harvesting everything before winter comes. But yeah, sitting on all kinds of food now. But that happens whenever you half your population. Of course, the reserve of firewood's low. Let's... Got a woodcutter, we still have a forester. Yeah, the amount of wood we have is a little on the light side here. I don't have... Don't I have? Herdsman... Thought you needed a hunter for this. Well, we're sitting on all kinds of food, we just don't have firewood right now. So I think the easiest thing to do is just going to be to come in here, harvest all the forest trees here. It is late winter. So winters seem to be a little on the mild side, which is nice to see. But you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed Banished, if you want me to go ahead and continue, I'll go ahead and save this. If I see that a lot of people are liking the video, that means I'll know that you guys are interested in continuing to see Banished. But yeah, nice little walk down memory lane. And I remember how frequently I was killing all my villagers. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys for being here. And as always, hope you guys have yourselves a great day.